We're starting off this Monday a little bit on the chilly side, but not as bad as the way we started off yesterday. Now, we didn't start off yesterday all that hot, all that cold, but we really barely got above that 60-degree mark. Today, comfortably at about 62 right now at Midland International, and that southerly wind is really going to be making quite the difference over the next couple of days, easily jumping back into the upper 60s, lower 70s, all the way up into those lower 80s. Yeah, that's going to be high pressure for you. But in the meantime, everything's pretty uniform. Southerly winds starting to heat Big Bend all the way up to 70 degrees. Everyone else around that area going to be in those mid to upper 60s, riding at 69, Alpine at 65, Fort Stockton's a little bit warm at 69, everyone else low to mid 60s. Okay, but with all that sunshine, we're going to relatively heat up pretty quickly. We're also going to cool off pretty efficiently. So, you know, when you have clear skies, low humidity, you get those bigger night and day temperature changes. Okay, we're used to that, especially out here. So overnight tonight, look, not 30s, 43 compared with our average low of about 44. This is good, mainly because, hey, we still have that southerly wind, still a lot of warm air being brought in from northern Mexico, but also very dry air. So keep that in mind. Maybe the humidifier tonight is going to be your friend. All right, we got tomorrow is Veterans Day. We're starting off at 8 a.m. 46 degrees, nice clear skies, 70 degrees by your lunch hour, and by the afternoon, maxing out in those mid to upper 70s. What? That is a fantastic Veterans Day forecast. Go out there and support your local veterans across the Permian Basin. Southerly winds throughout the overnight hours are going to keep us nice and warm, not near freezing, but near those mid 40s. Good stuff, good stuff. By the afternoon, easily jumping back into those 70s, mid 70s at that, and not much else going on. We just have maybe some passing clouds overnight tomorrow night, Wednesday, kind of staying steady as well. Nice southerly wind, not seeing anything too crazy going on here. So let's look at the upper patterns in the jet stream. All right, we got this nice warm spot right around Thursday, Friday, gonna be our warmer days, and then whoa, what's this? Low pressure dropping down and bringing down our temperatures big time heading into this weekend. Well, let's double check that. Here's the 9-day. And, well, actually, everything's supporting that. Here's your Veterans Day. We've got 78 degrees for the high, almost copy and paste for Wednesday, kind of maxing out into Thursday, Friday, low to mid 80s. Possibly not record breaking, but quite warm for this time of year. A good 15 degrees above average. Saturday, Sunday, yes, here's that cold front. It starts to move through. I'm already popping in some rain chances for now, but at least that temperature drop, it's not going to be too extreme, and much of next week already looks to stay nice and steady with those 60s and 70s. Sounds good to me, Cameron.
Jordan, thank you. Next up for Sesame Street.